Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The terrible tale we have for you today will astound you. Known for her fortitude and tenacity, Terry Irwin has experienced a lot in her life, but the recent events involving her son have moved her to tears. It's a tale of love between parents, grief, and profound change. We'll tell you exactly what happened and how Terry Irwin is handling this sudden development. So be sure to listen through to the very end. You won't want to miss a second of this emotional roller coaster, I promise. Many of us are familiar with Terry Irwin, particularly in the wake of the untimely loss of her husband Steve Irwin, who was a popular crocodile hunter. Terry has been a rock for her kids, Robert and Bindi Irwin, ever since his death. They have worked together to carry on Steve's legacy of protecting wildlife, particularly at the Australia Zoo. But recently, their lives have undergone a horrible change, which has clearly hurt Terry and made it hard for her to deal. It all started with a change that nobody anticipated. Terry's youngest child, Robert Irwin, has been growing up directly in front of us. Robert has always been in the spotlight, from his early years as a kind child who liked animals, to his development into a strong, capable young man who followed in his father's footsteps. Like his late father, he has worked with Terry and Bindi to promote conservation and maintain the health of Australia Zoo, but because of a terrible incident that happened recently, Terry is sad and Robert's life has drastically changed. Fans have been following Robert's development on the personal and professional fronts for years. Like his father, he is now a television personality, an animal specialist, and an ardent conservationist. Many people are surprised by how drastically Robert's appearance and demeanor have changed in recent months. Terry, who has always been so supportive of her kids' pursuits, has been seen crying at her son's transformations. What precisely transpired then? It is evident from Robert Irwin's drastic bodily change that his mother is devastated. Although the details are still being worked out, it seems that Robert has been struggling with some health concerns, and the effects have been obvious. His mother, Terry, has publicly voiced her worries about the shift in his once self-assured and upbeat personality. Terry broke down in tears during a recent interview when talking about her son's continuous struggles and the emotional toll it has placed on their family. However, this change isn't just due to Robert's health. His perspective on life has changed in tandem with the bodily changes. Many people have been expecting Robert to carry on his father Steve Irwin's legacy. Steve was a well-known person throughout the world, an enthusiastic wildlife specialist, and an inspiration to millions. Even though Robert has made an effort throughout his life to carry on his father's legacy, the reality has been far more challenging than anyone had anticipated. Although Terry Irwin has always been immensely proud of her kids, she has found it particularly difficult to watch Robert go through such a difficult period. Even though this difficulty has happened much closer to home, she has always done her best as a mother to shield her kids from the harsh realities of the outside world. Through all of Robert's struggles, including the burden of Steve's legacy, the intense public scrutiny, and his own emotional turmoil, Terry has been there for him. Even worse is the fact that this change has gained such widespread recognition. Although the Irwin family has always told their tale to the public, there are some things in life that are better kept private. It has been hard for Robert and his mother to watch a young guy who was raised in the spotlight go through such a private and emotional period. Terry has acknowledged that this is the most difficult situation they have ever encountered as a family, and the emotional toll it has taken is indisputable. But there is hope, in spite of the suffering and the tears. It is evident that Terry and Robert are committed to working together to find a solution because they have been so forthright about their difficulties. Terry has underlined how important it is to rely on loved ones and family during difficult times. She has also commended Robert's resilience despite his own struggles at this period. The Irwin family has remained strong and has always been a representation of tenacity in the face of this terrible change. Terry's use of her position to bring attention to the difficulties her family is facing is what is most admirable. She has made a strong case for the value of mental health and the influence that illnesses can have on a person's existence. Although the Irwins have long supported conservation and wildlife, Terry is also using her platform to encourage people to look after their mental and physical health. Many people can identify with the emotional toll of witnessing a loved one go through such a trying time, and Terry's candor about her experience has been encouraging. What does this portend for the future of Robert and the Irwins? Even if the path ahead may be challenging, Robert is obviously not going it alone. Despite their own personal hardships, Terry has supported him during every stage of this terrible journey, and they are working together to preserve Steve Irwin's legacy. The importance of family support, the power of love and perseverance are all demonstrated by the Irwin family. But what will happen to Robert next? What impact will this change have on his work at Australia Zoo and his future public image? We'll learn in due time. However, the steadfast support of Robert's mother and his late father cannot be taken away by any amount of change. Please share your opinions and leave a comment if this tale has touched you as much as it has. We must help the Irwin family through this trying period. To ensure you don't miss any updates on this emotional trip, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and press the notification bell. We appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you in the next video.